How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor. In tonight's episode number 104, I'm going to be discussing with you guys Demar Derozan returning to Toronto tomorrow. So tomorrow's a big game in Toronto. Everybody had this game marked in their calendars. Demar Derozan, one of the greatest Raptors of all time, is returning to Toronto, and there's going to be a lot of emotions. And everybody in the arena should stand up on their feet and commend this guy for all that he brought to Toronto. He had one of the greatest, basketball careers of any Raptor. Spent the most time and had the longest tenure in Toronto Raptors history. He's gonna be gunning and trying to have a great game because he knows Masai Ujiri is gonna be there. It's gonna be a statement game for DeMar, saying you guys made a mistake in trading me. It's gonna be a big game, and I just wish that it was actually tonight so it could be nationally televised. I think it's gonna be still nationally televised on ESPN tomorrow. So, it's gonna be a big game tomorrow. And Toronto's gonna be even more busy. With DeMar DeRozan coming back. But honestly, this guy, I really commend him for his loyalty. He never wanted to leave Toronto. And it's wrong how he was blindsided by Masai Ujiri because at NBA Summer League last year, he asked Masai, "Am I going to be traded? Should I expect something?" Masai told him no, and then completely, turn a 180 on him and surprised him with, him being traded to San Antonio. And he's having a great season for San Antonio, and so it worked out for both teams. But um, you know, he I commend him for his loyalty. I commend him for his hard work. He was a gym rat. The only knock against DeMar was, he was at times inconsistent in the playoffs. He had some games where he scored below 10 points, and obviously, that can't happen if it's your franchise player. And with him and Kyle Lowry, it was like, okay, who's going to be the number one option? He wasn't. He was the number one option on a lot of games and did perform, but he wasn't consistently the number one option. And the games he struggled. Kyle Lowry did good. So it was like, who's going to be the number one option, DeMar or Kyle Lowry? Because both showed inconsistencies. But that's the only knock against him. I mean, he had some great regular season games. Great moments in the playoffs. Helped us reach the Eastern Conference Finals. Um, and multiple second round berths as well, and was really one of the leaders in bringing Raptors basketball back on the map, and playoff fun playoff times back to Toronto, and he should be commended for that. In my opinion, he should have a statue outside of the Air Canada Center because they've got statues of all the hockey players who obviously did a lot for the city and the Leafs, but you need to have some Toronto Raptors heritage. And if there's anybody deserving of a statue besides Vince Carter, I believe it is also DeMar DeRozan, who will get his jersey retired as well, and will go down as one of the greatest Raptors of all time. I can't wait to watch the game tomorrow. I'm going to tune in. And I believe he's going to get nothing but cheers, no boos whatsoever. It's going to be a great, great reunion. And I believe that he's going to have a big game, and he's on my fantasy team, so I actually want him to have a big game. But I believe, regardless if he wasn't on my fantasy team or not, I feel he's going to have a big game tomorrow. It's a statement game against his old team. When they were in San Antonio, actually, he got the best of Kawhi Leonard, and the Spurs won the game, and DeMar had a triple-double, his first ever triple-double in his career. He had it against the Raptors. So he's had some great, great moments. Even scored, the highest points ever scored by a Raptor. He scored 52 points in a game. So he was very instrumental, and I really, really commend him for his loyalty because a lot of players that have come through Toronto, they were gone very quickly, but he spent 9 seasons there, played, I think over 600 games, and really, really had a great career in Toronto Raptors history. The fans should cheer him and commend him for his hard work, and I believe one day his jersey will definitely be retired. And I just want to end off this video by saying thank you, DeMar DeRozan. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on DeMar DeRozan returning tomorrow? You think he'll be booed or cheered? What do you make of his Raptors career? Where do you rank him in terms of the all-time Raptors? You think he deserves a statue? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Look forward to reading your comments. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We've got a lot more videos coming through, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.